Hey guys, Mac here. So I wanted to talk about something that I came across today. A story of a lady named Diana Nyad. In 2013, in her fifth attempt, she swam successfully from Florida to Cuba, 110 miles worth of distance without any shark cage, without coming onto the boat for eating or drinking. And this was her fifth and final attempt. She was 64 years of age at the time, 2013, about 7 years back. So today she's like 71 years of age, and her very first attempt, when she was in 20s in 1978, was completely turned out to be unsuccessful. Then she tried three more times after that, and then all of her swims turn out to be really um, fatal in some degree, because she was getting stung by jellyfish, and there was also fear of sharks. But this time, in 2013, she wore like a protective covering, a silicone mask, and that is the only thing that she had as a protective mask. No shark cage, nothing of that nature. And at the age of 64 years of age, she successfully swam 110 miles worth of distance. And she had three messages in there. One was, never ever give up on your passion, your dream. Stay consistent, remain endured. That was her first message. Second message was, you are never ever too old to achieve your dreams. And the third one was, although it felt like a solitary sport, she had great support. So it turned out to be like a team event in her mind. And I had practically no idea about who she was, and her swim is exceptional on many different fronts, right? Of course, she was 64 years of age, and how many of us, right, even wouldn't dare to think about doing something extraordinary at that age? Also, I was just looking into the marathon distance, right? The typical marathon distance is about 26 miles, and it takes so much amount of time, effort, energy, consistency, staying in the mode, staying in the zone, all those things, right? And we consider that as to be one of the greatest achievements. And when you put that thing into perspective, when you are trying to swim into shark infested waters, jellyfish infested waters, and I think it would, by the way, I have never done either the marathon or swam like this type of distance in the water, in the ocean, right? But if you think about it, right, I feel swimming probably will take more amount of time, energy, endurance um, compared to you running. Because I'm not taking anything away from all these exceptional marathoners, but I think swimming consistently without any halts, right? Just like marathoners. But when you are in the water, it requires you to probably go against the current, go with the current. But I think it would take you more amount of time, energy, mental strength to swim compared to running. And I could be wrong, but that is another thing I feel that is exceptional what she has achieved. And I also came across one article where Navy SEALs gave her great tribute because of her endurance. And we know that the training that Navy SEALs go through is really one of the highest echelons in terms of strength, endurance, your mental capacity. And they gave her a tribute, saying that she is something very exceptional, very extraordinary. And one other thought that I had was many a times, right? We try to come up with so many excuses, right, in our day-to-day lives. Uh, we think that we have so many constraints that are holding us back, right? Whether it is family constraint, whether it is professional constraints, whether it is your skills constraint, or whatever they might be, right? And then we try to imprison ourselves, uh, depicting or envisioning that it is simply not possible for us, and then because we have so many constraints, we are not able to achieve the so-called goals or the aspirations or the ambitions that we have, right? And Diana Nyad, I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. I think she takes away all sorts of excuses. The other point, this was her supposedly her last and fifth and last swim, and if she would have failed, she had said that she would have never dared to do another attempt because of her age was going against her, her body was going against her, right? But nevertheless, she endured, and that brings me to the next point, which is the no regrets, right? This was her last attempt. She went into that ocean water with no regrets mentality. This is now or never, never ever give up, right? And I thought that was pretty fascinating, pretty inspirational for people of all ages. And I think she is a great role model. Do look her up on Google, Wikipedia. She has also given a TEDx talk. Phenomenal lady. And when I read her story, when I watched her TED talk, on YouTube also they have recorded her moments or the snippets of her swim, and that practically brought goosebumps on my hand, with my hairs standing. So exceptional lady. She's beyond all excuses, beyond all regrets, the typical so-called I don't have it in me, that type of mentality. And then I wanted to share this as my tribute, as my humble tribute to her. And signing off, talk to you later, take care.